Hi friends, in this video we are going to see about point functions. First we will see an example, then we will go with the functions with explanation and code. So in our house we want to do many works. One of the work is washing the cloth. And what are the ways we can wash the cloth? We can wash cloth by ourselves, or else we can give the clothes to Adobe or laundry, so they will wash the clothes and give back with the perfect arrangement. Else we can wash the cloth by using washing machine. So these are the three possible ways to wash the cloth. So this is like outsourcing your work to someone else, or by making or using machine to work for work to be completed. So likewise here function is like an code of block that will be used to perform specific task. So here is a definition. Function defines that contains definition contains a block of code to perform specific task. So here if we want to do addition problem or addition thing in your program, just we will give the values to the program, then it will do the addition operation and it will return back. So this is an example we are going to see in this video. So here here it is in syntax is mentioned for defining a function. First we have to mention the return type, then function name, argument inside the bracket in argument type and argument, and another if we are passing more number of arguments, the followed syntax will be there, data type and then argument. So this is the syntax. Then inside the function we will have the code for the particular function. So this will be definition of function. This is in syntax. Next here I have a prototype for syntax. So here is an example: int add number int a comma b. So here int is an data type, add number is an function name, and we are having int data type, and a and b are the arguments passed inside the main functions. So here we have in functions we have two types. One is standard library function, another one is user defined functions. Standard library function is while building a C program, they have many number of standard library functions. Example printf. So they are square root. So this printf function will be available inside the studio.h header file, and the square root function will be available inside the math.h. So for this particular function, that it will hold the functions to be done by using the particular function. For that also they have syntax to do it. So this is an built-in or standard library function. This is already available in the library functions. Just we are make use of those functions for our convenience or our need. Next, user defined function. So here we have in syntax. So inside your program you have first initial program will be main. Inside main program we can call the function, calling function name, and then parameters can be passed in it. So this once the function is called, the calling function that it will call the functions. Inside that particular function they have a code inside it that will perform the functions. Here we have an example. So this example is to do addition of two numbers. So initially the declaration will be done in initial of your program. So int addition number, add number, int a comma int b. So these are the parameters passed in it. So inside main functions we are getting values from the user, or we are declaring assigning the values directly. It's up to you. Then the values are passed into the function, and the answer will be written from the function is stored in the value or variable in the sum. So this is just an outline of your program. Next, in second part of the program, int add number int a comma b. So this here the values are arguments n1 and n2 values are passed into the if this function, the addition process will be done and the value will be written to the sum. So this is how the passing arguments to the function will be carried out. Next, so we have two types of function calls, calling the value call by value and call by reference. Now we will see an example program for call by value. So in call by value, first initially the prototype of the function is mentioned. Here we are seeing, we are going to see to swap two numbers. So in program, a value and b value are declared, and then before swapping, what will be the value stored in the a and b variable, that is printed. Then function swap is called. The a and b values are passed into the swap function as a parameter. Then after passing the function, after swapping inside the main function, what value will be available, that is printed in the next statement. Then inside the swap function, the two values are passed and the temporary variable is declared. Then a b value and are the swapped, that is a value is stored in temp and b value is stored in a, and a temp value will be stored in b. So this is how, by using third variable or the temporary variable, the two numbers are swapped, and two numbers are swapped. After swapping, the values are printed in the formal parameters. So the parameters which is available inside the main will be called as the actual parameter, and in function, the parameters inside the main function will be called as formal parameters. So here is an output. Before swapping, a value is 10 and b value is 20. After swapping values in the function, after swapping, the value will be 20 and 10. But after swapping values in the main function is 10 and 20. Inside the main function, the value is not swapped, only the inside the function it is swapped. So this is the example program for call by value. Now we are going to see a value for swapping by using the reference. So here the same program, instead of passing the values, we are passing the address of the value, a address and b address in the main function. So same by using the pointer or the reference of the variables are swapped. So this will be the output. So before swapping, a value and b value will be 10 and 20 respectively. After swapping in the function, and a value is 20 and b value is 10. After swapping inside the main function, it is 20 and 10. So this is how swapping will be done by using the reference, call by reference. So thank you.